What's good, YouTube? Vakasa Kabi here. So, our last video for the night, we are diving into some more Oliver Anthony, like I said we were going to. This one's called I've Got to Get Sober. I saw a comment on a reaction I was watching to the Richmond and Richmond song earlier, and the comment said that Oliver Anthony had recently celebrated 30 days sober from alcohol. That's something very personally relatable for me because I'm coming up on 8 months myself, and uh, yeah, I was damn near not alive anymore 7 months ago. I think I told you guys that in the last one as well. It was a very difficult experience to go through that for so many years. It took me, fuck, I think I was drinking for maybe like 8 or 9 years consistently, basically almost every day, before it almost killed me and I got sober. So, some serious shit to me, and I don't talk very openly about it very much on here. So, this is like a rarity, but we're gonna dive into a full video about this topic with this song. So, I'm just gonna dive into this. I'm Vakasa Kavi. Subscribe if you're new here. A reaction video a day or 3. Keep the doctor away. Fuck those apples. This is I've Got to Get Sober by Oliver Anthony.
Well, the life we've been given and the way we've been living, just a song that we write till we die. Now some people write songs on living just right, but I write mine on just getting by. And I'll go on to whim, start writing a hymn that sounds so sweet. But the troubles and the sin of the world that we're in knock me back off my feet.
Man, I'm not gonna pause this too much, but I just wanna say he's got the best damn voice that I've heard in years. No lie. This is just pure spirit, man. It just hits your fucking soul. I haven't heard songs that made me feel like this in years. It's just crazy, man. So much feeling. It's so real.
But the troubles and the sin of the world that we're in knock me back off my feet. I gotta get sober, I gotta start living right. I don't know how it's gonna go, but it ain't gonna happen tonight. So pour 'em down strong till I drown. And if I wake up tomorrow when that sun comes back around, I'll be wishing I was sober. Well, the liquor and the bowl, they've been saving my soul from the pain that the world's put on me. And Lord, I know that upstairs there's an old man who cares, and one day he'll set me free. I'll go on a whim, start writing a hymn that sounds so sweet. But the troubles and the sin of the world that we're in knock me back off my feet. I gotta get sober. I gotta start living right. And I don't know how it's gonna go, but it ain't gonna happen tonight. So pour 'em down strong till I drown. And if I wake up tomorrow when that sun comes back around, I'll be wishing I was sober. Well, the life we've been given and the way we've been living's just a song that we write till we die.
Damn. God damn, he's something special. What a blessing. He is a blessing, man. Holy fuck. Excuse me. Let's talk about this. He says, well, the life we've been given and the way we've been living, that's the song we write till we die. Facts. Your music and your art will always reflect what's going on around you, even if you try to hide it. It's like the industry will try to mold people and shit, but you can tell deep inside, buried inside of those songs and that art, there's little hidden clues that are cries for help and shit like that. You gotta really pay attention and you'll notice that kind of shit. Deep. Some people write songs on living just right, but I write mine on just getting by. Well, that's what we're talking about, right? Talking about those songs that are all about money, fast cars, jewelry, all of that kind of stuff. And those songs can be fun for your casual listening if you're just driving to work or whatever, you know? Like, but he's saying, so I'm writing these songs just to get by. I have nothing, right? I feel like I shouldn't even be alive, basically. I can completely fucking relate to that feeling. Fucking hell. I'll go on when? Start writing the hymn. That sounds so sweet. Beautiful. This shit is like hymns, man. This is fucking songs that will save lives for real. This shit saves lives. I am so glad that Oliver Anthony has popped up like this. This is fucking amazing. But troubles in the sand of the world that were hand knocked me back off my feet. Wow. He's saying, I was writing this sweet hymn and I'm trying to move on, right? And it's going to be okay. And then the troubles in the sand of the world at hand knocked me right back off my feet. Back to square one. Drinking and all this again. I know that feeling. I had to get... Fuck, man. Excuse me. I think I went to rehab 5 times before the last time I went and finally decided to stay sober almost 8 months ago. Before that, I had gone to like 4 or 5 different rehabs and the mental hospital twice. It was fucked. Like, really fucked. I learned a lot going to those places, though. You meet a lot of people from different kinds and walks of life. And seeing that every person from any walk of life, whether they're rich or poor or a homeless person or an accountant or, right, you see where I'm going with this. You'll find all of them at rehab. All of them. You'd be surprised, man. You'll see people in rehab that you're like, what the hell is that person doing here? They look very put together. Nope. Some people are just good at hiding that shit, even though they are addicts. And those are the dangerous ones, functioning addicts, as you would call them. Those are the ones that nobody sees it coming and it just kind of happens one day and they're gone when they accidentally take too much. And it's like a lot of the time, a functioning addict, it will seem like they don't have a problem, even though it's a very serious problem. And we lose a lot of people to that, unfortunately, because it makes it hard to recognize that that person has a problem. So I think it's good to take it amongst ourselves and kind of observe it for ourselves and see if we notice a pattern where a person has a problem, right? We need to take that amongst ourselves when it comes to the functioning addicts, because trust me, they will not admit it. I mean, a lot of the time during my addiction, I was working the whole time and doing all kinds of stuff that I still needed to take care of, and it wasn't necessarily everything falling apart. Like I was unhealthy and there were bad times, and towards the end it got severely bad, but for a lot of it, I was just still going to work and functioning as a human on a day-to-day basis for the most part. I just didn't want to come online and talk because I didn't want to do that while I was fucked up, right? So, yeah, take that rant for what it is. That might be the longest rant I've ever given you guys in between lines. Sheesh, this is important, man. I gotta get sober. Gotta get this hard living right. I don't know how it's gonna go, but it ain't gonna happen tonight. I don't know how it's gonna go, but it ain't gonna happen tonight. So pour them down strong till I drown. Man, he's saying, I don't know how to quit. That's what he's saying. I was at that point too. He says, and if I wake up tomorrow when that sun comes back around, I'll be wishing I was sober. Yeah, I did that every single day for about 7 to 8 years, somewhere around that period of time, every single fucking day. And brief periods of sobriety in between the few rehab stints, and that were brief. So I don't really count that as sobriety time because I relapsed the second I left rehab, which was right after detox for me. I didn't stay for like the full programs. When I got sober this time, I stayed in the rehab for a week. They couldn't get a bed for me, so I went home for 2 or 3 days and then went to a halfway house for a month. Then came home after that, and I have been sober from alcohol since. That's how I got sober. I'm proud of Oliver for getting sober. He just celebrated 30 days, like that comment I read earlier said, so congratulations for that. That's fucking awesome. This next verse here. Well, the liquor and the bowl, they've been saving my soul from the pain that the world's put on me. It feels like that, but it's really not. Alcohol is such a depressant that it makes your soul turn black. That's the only way to describe it. Your heart fucking cracks and your soul turns black and stained. It's like if you took a white sheet of paper and fucking threw a glass of nail polish at it, right? Just like a bottle of nail polish. Throw it at a white wall or a blank canvas and watch it splatter. That's what it does to your soul. Fucking tainted, man. Lord, I know that upstairs there's an old man who cares, and one day he'll set me free. Now that could be referencing family, ancestors, or God. He's talking to the Lord. He says, Lord, I know, right, that upstairs there's an old man who cares, and one day he'll set me free. So you could take that as an entendre. Whatever that applies to for you and your own beliefs, apply it that way. I'll go on, and he says, okay, this is where it repeats to the pre-chorus and the chorus again. He this is fucking deep. I gotta get sober. I gotta get this hard living right. I don't know how it's gonna go, but it ain't gonna happen tonight. I like that. Pour 'em down strong till I drown. And if I wake up tomorrow when that sun comes back around, I'll be wishing I was sober. So honest, personal, relatable. Everyone can relate to this. Even people who aren't addicted to things can relate to this. Damn. Well, the life I've been given and the way we've been living. That's the song we write till we die. Facts. What he's saying also there is, you should write the songs that are true to you. Whatever you're going through in your life or whatever you believe, that's the song you should write until the day you die. The way you've been living, the life you've been given. Only be yourself. It's good to take inspiration from other people, obviously, because you can apply a lot of great things to your own stuff from inspiration. But at the end of the day, you've got your own fucking story to tell and your own personal beliefs to express, and that's exactly how it should be. No hard feelings, no division between anyone, just everybody being their self and telling their story and helping the world and saving each other through it, growing together. Man, this is absolutely beautiful. I'm so glad that we found Oliver Anthony on here. So I'm going to get out of here. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. This was really important, and I'm glad that we got to talk about this on here. I'm Vakasa Kavi. A reaction video a day or 3. Keep the doctor away. Fuck those apples. Original video in the description. Like, comment, subscribe up this way, and subscribe to Oliver Anthony. Bang the notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for tuning in. I love you, and I hope this video could help some people. Peace.